Welcome to Lounge TV. I'm Uncle Larry, and you're chilling and grilling with me. Not Tom. It's me. I'm back. I'm healthy, somewhat, pretty much. I'm good. You know what though? You guys really enjoyed Tom. I saw that. I saw the views you guys gave Tom.
Are you sure that you don't want me to be there? Because I mean, you know, I got what, like triple the views of the last one you did?
You pretty much did.
What's up, guys? I'm Tom. I don't have an apron, but we're doing chilling and grilling.
Yeah, it's not official unless you have an apron on, so I don't want to hear it.
Well, look, we've got aprons. I'll just wear one.
So the camera goes over here right now. Okay?
Sorry about that.
Stays on me.
I'm just following the action.
That's irrelevant over that way. Guys, we're going to do I guess Tom's helping me with this meal. We're doing...
Whether you like it or not.
You want to name what it's called? You want to call what it's named?
What?
Huh?
It's spaghetti with bacon and shrimp.
That's all that really matters. I don't even care how you say it.
Exactly.
It's got shrimp and it's got bacon. And if you don't like shrimp, you could probably use chicken. Because chicken goes with bacon too. Guys, this is a recipe by Martha Stewart. But we are kind of adding a little bit. We're adding red pepper into this. Well, let's go. Let's start here on the left. We got some scallions.
Scallions.
We got some minced garlic. Now
Minced
you can do fresh garlic, or you can use and cheat the way we do.
It's easier.
We got some bacon, and this is Oscar Mayer, and it doesn't look like Oscar Mayer because it doesn't have the wrapper on there, but that's because we bought a lot of it, and it was like in a big giant box like that. We have a red pepper, and we have a lemon. You gonna help out, or am I just doing this whole thing?
Still trying to get the
I mean, you want to be part of Children and Growing, you got to do some of this stuff too. So we got a red pepper.
Red pepper.
It's your turn.
Okay, we got a lemon.
Lemon.
We got red onion.
We got a red onion.
Salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper.
Lots of spaghetti.
Spaghetti. Number 8. We're using number 8. And shrimp, which we love shrimp in this family. If you guys don't like it, you can, just use chicken, blah, blah, blah.
Was that shrimp fresh? That
is frozen shrimp, and I've talked about this before on the channel, whereas that people are like, fresh shrimp, fresh shrimp, fresh shrimp. No. It's flash frozen when it's caught. This is just as good as any fresh shrimp, I'm going to mess up now, that you can buy. Guys, the first thing we're going to want to do is get some water boiling on the stove, which we already have going over there.
It was boiling. We turned it down.
You missed Tom, like he was doing the point thing over here.
Oh, you want to do it again?
It was pretty creative.
Point?
Yeah.
Water.
You're making everybody dizzy now.
Oh,
you
sorry.
can't go that, you can't.
That was too fast?
All right, guys.
Sorry, folks.
We're going to get
started. I think I should just get back behind the camera.
I'm thinking so. Yeah, I mean, it was nice having you for a minute. Guys, if you want Tom to do another Chilling and Growing on his own, hit us up in that comment section and say, you know what? Larry's lame. We want Tom back.
I might do it anyway, just because it'll get his goat. Anyway, give me that thing.
I don't have a goat.
How do you know?
There's no goat. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have a goat. I don't have a pet. I'm not allowed to have a pet, remember? Because Tom might have to take care of the pet. Can't even have a chicken as a pet. I got nothing. I got shrimp that's dead. It's already here for eating.
Peeled and deveined.
Yeah. That's not a pet. Look at it. It's like, hey, how you doing?
You are really butthurt about that, aren't you?
Alright, let's not talk about this anymore. Alright, let's go to the next step. So, why the water is actually boiling, we're waiting for it to boil. I'm going to get the bacon ready. You want to take about half of that pack that I just had, right? What is that, a pound of bacon?
Yeah.
Okay.
So half pound bacon.
Yeah, so we're going to do about 1/2 inch slices here, guys. And I'm going to do them all at the same time because you know why? It's easier like that. And I'm going to cut that like so. This knife cuts slightly better than the knife that we were using for that chicken sandwich. Just saying. These knives are a lot sharper than that knife I had out there. I'm going to keep doing that and cut this all up like this. In the meantime, I hear a lot of chopping going on, so there's some chopping going on right now of the onion and red pepper. I think we could just show the size that they're cut. I don't think we need to actually show the... There it is, guys. That's about the size of the red pepper you want cut. And the same thing with the onions. We're going to do roughly around the same size, right?
Yep.
And continue to do that, and then we'll show you the next step. wanted to show you guys what I'm going to do with this lemon. And I think we've showed this before, haven't we, Tom?
What are you gonna do with it?
I'm going to juice it.
Oh yeah, we've shown juicing.
Have we?
Yeah.
Well, I want to show it again. Is that okay with you, Tom? Or do you just want to do your own thing and want me to do my own thing? And you know, what's your problem? Huh?
What's your problem?
What's your problem? So, get it nice and... I'm going to use the same knife because, you know, it was just bacon. So we're going to go like that. Look at that. I don't even see any seeds in that. So, but I am going to put it up like that. And I am going to squeeze the crap out of it. Not really crap. It's juice. I've seen juicier lemons in this. Look, I can't believe how thick that rind is on that. That's really
thick rind.
Yeah, I've never seen a rind that thick.
You want another lemon?
No, how much lemon do we need for this?
2 tablespoons or more?
No, I don't think we're getting 2 tablespoons out of
I'll
this.
get you another lemon.
I mean, I squeezed. Okay, so now we're going to get another lemon, because that's not enough for this.
Seafood and lemon go really well together.
Yes, seafood and lemon, in case you couldn't hear that voice in the background, go very well together, guys. Now this has seeds in it, as you can see. So if you squeeze that up, like so, and try to get all them seeds in your hand instead of, well, this one was a juicy one. That's more like it. You hear that? That's a lot of lemon right there. Okay, there we go. My hand is freezing right now. We have plenty of
Hopefully
lemon
you don't have
now.
any cuts.
Huh?
Hopefully you don't have any cuts.
No, I don't, luckily. Next step, we're gonna get to 2 things now. Water is boiling, if you can see that, and we're gonna put our spaghetti in there. But at the same time, we're gonna start with our burner over. Let's get that lit. Turn that on about medium on the bacon that's there, so we can get that started going. Now, Diana, when you do spaghetti, do you break it in half?
I usually do, just
Yeah.
because it fits better
So
in
do
the
I.
pot.
So, what?
It's supposed to be a no-no, but I'm not.
I know, and the problem with this is, like, sometimes you get hit in the eye. There we go.
We're probably gonna hear all about that.
Huh?
I said we're probably gonna hear all about
I'm
that.
sure that people that don't do it will be like, oh, you don't do that. We do it. Because you know why? It fits in the pan a lot better. There we go, guys.
Nobody's ever been able to convince
Hey, did you ever
me
play
that
pickup sticks when you were a kid?
shit. Yes.
That's what spaghetti reminds me of, pickup
I know.
sticks. In case you guys don't know what that is, it's a game with all these different color sticks and you got to pick them up. And what is it, that you can't move another one or something? I can't remember now. It was a
Something
long
like
time
that.
ago.
They're not supposed to move. Or
Yeah,
something when you're
it
trying
was
to
like
come
one of
back.
the games that my sisters played and made me play with them because that's how things go.
They were older sisters. That's what older sisters do.
Yeah. So in the meantime, like I said, get your spaghetti in there, stir that up a little bit. When it gets back to a boil, we can turn it down a little bit, the flame on it.
How's it supposed to cook for?
Until we want it there's always one. Al dente, guys. So it's going to take whatever it's going to take for that. We just
I don't
test
know what it
that.
said on the box.
I threw the box away.
Probably 12 minutes or so.
Yeah, I don't go by that. I just go by like
Don't get any
I
water with
test
the
it out.
bacon fat. It'll spatter.
So I'm going to break up this bacon in here, guys, so I can get it all nice and spread out there because we don't want any big chunks in there.
You want it to cook evenly.
Yeah, you want it to cook evenly, so we're going to break all that up and let that keep going. You know what? I do really wish that, you know, that there was smell-o-vision on. I guess that's the next technology that can that ever happen, really? Can it? Is it possible?
In the theater it can.
Tom, why don't you invent something like that? Do something with your life.
That's just kind of rude, you know?
I'm just kidding, dude. But you know, that would be really cool if you can invent that. Do you think you can?
That would involve so much technology, and are you gonna foot the bill for my research for that? Because I don't have enough to pay for that research.
I think we could start a GoFundMe and they could fund you to do that. What do you guys think? Fund Tom to make smell-o-vision. And you guys can smell this. Because bacon cooking Oh, there's nothing better. I'll show you the next step when we're ready. Okay, so the spaghetti is done right now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our, I hope I don't burn my hand. I don't know, I've never done this part before. But we need some pasta water from here, guys. And you want a little over a cup. I got a little bit over a cup there. And I'm gonna put that aside right now. And now I'm gonna go dump my pasta. This you need pot holders for, guys. I'm gonna dump it. I'm gonna dump it. I'm gonna dump it into our colander, which, as you can see, we had to
dump it into the calendar.
Yeah. All of a sudden, I became like from Boston or something. Did you use this on your chilling grill, Tom? Have we used it on this one? On this chilling grill?
We've used it. I don't know if we've.
Get that pot back to the sink. The pasta needs to go back in the pot.
Oh, we gotta put this back over at the sink because the pasta has to go back in the pot. When do I want that? Like after it's...
Now.
Well, right now.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, guys, so after you do this with your pasta, make sure that that water's all out of there. And then dump her back in the pot.
Lots of spaghetti.
Okay, so what are we doing now? We just putting this back on the stove?
Yep.
Putting it back on the stove. Now listen, boss. Hey guys, I wanted to tell you this one thing. We've never made this before. This is our first time. Now look, as you can see, our bacon's getting done here, and you want this completely all brown. Like there's some, we still got a little ways to go, but look how much more fat is in here. And let me tell you, bacon fat, that's Flavor City. Just saying. Might not be healthy for you, but it's Flavor City. Almost ready to go for the next step. What you want a plate with some paper towels on here, guys. Now, we're not dumping the fat out. What we're doing is we're going to use a slotted spoon on this, like so. Get that bacon and put that on the paper towel. It's funny because it's like, you know, we're saving, we're putting the fat out of this, but we're leaving it in there. That's just what it is, guys. Got a problem with that? That's too bad.
Make a different dish.
Make a different dish. You probably,
Theoretically, you could dump the bacon and then use olive oil.
yeah, but it won't have the flavor.
Right. It
You
won't
know?
taste quite the same.
Yeah, I mean, just ask Emerald Lagasse. Lagasse?
Yeah.
Yeah, fat is flavor, guys. That's just, now I'm gonna try to flip these up. There we go. All right, so now I have all that bacon fat in there still. So what I'm gonna do is start putting my vegetables in. So I'm gonna put my peppers in there, my red peppers, my onion. This is red onion, and it's just about a cupful, half a cup.
Half a red onion.
A half a red onion, our scallions, which was about 5 of them. And we're gonna put our garlic, which is about a tablespoon. Now we reserve some of the green ones over here, like that, for garnish. Okay, so now I can just start sauteing these for about 2 to 3 minutes, guys. And then the next thing you know, we're going to add our shrimp into this. Look at that color. Look at that color. It's beautiful. That's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Isn't it, Tom? Oh, and the smell. The smell. Oh.
Like onions sauteing.
Yeah, so there we go, guys. We're gonna keep, anything sauteing in bacon fat is good. Now, don't talk to my arteries, because that's a whole different story, okay, guys? Let's just leave that out of it, okay? So it's been about 2 to 3 minutes already, guys, with the vegetables going. So now we're gonna add our shrimp in here. And gotta make sure, because I have a paper towel under here, I really don't want to get the paper towel in there and then have to get it out. So what I'm gonna do is go like that. Now I can just dump them all in there. Mix that all up in here, guys.
How much shrimp is it?
What kind of shrimp?
How much?
Oh, this is 2 pounds of shrimp that we're using. We like a lot of shrimp. Now, not everybody might like that much shrimp, but we do. So, if you don't like, or if you're going to use chicken, use as much as you want in there. So we're gonna get that going until the shrimp is done, and that, I think we've talked about that like, I can't even tell you how many times, Tom, right? It's like until you see that they're like opaque. So that you want them to be white, you don't want them to be clear anymore. I'm just trying to mix that up because I want to get all the vegetables and all that flavor together, guys. And this is going to take a little bit. That's why you only get the vegetables, you only do that for like 2 to 3 minutes before you put the shrimp in, so that, because it's going to take a while with the shrimp to cook it. And then I'll show you the next step. Guys, you can see now they're opaque looking. Opaque or opaque?
It's a two.
I think I said it right the first time then. That was accidental. So now we're going to take our pasta water and we're going to dump some of this in there. More than half. We're going to do it like about like that, right there. That's about enough. We're going to mix that up because we're going to get that to a simmer now, guys, which won't take long. You know why? Because it was still hot. I'm going to mix that up in there a little bit. Now, people might say, well, why are you using pasta water as opposed to regular water from the sink, or water, however you want to say it? And it's because the pasta water has flavor in it already.
Starch too.
And starch.
So it helps with that.
Yeah, don't forget that starch. In case you wanted to, you know, put it in your shirt later on or something like that.
It thickens it.
It thickens it, guys. That's what somebody keeps telling me. So now you're wondering, why is the lemon there? Or what are you doing with the rest of that? Well, what about the bacon? Well, the bacon is for snacking when you're over here on the side.
I don't think that's right.
Oh, well, it is for me. Now, I want to tell you guys something. See how this bacon is? It's crispy, like bacon bits. I like my bacon a little chewy. This recipe does not call for like that. It calls it for crispy. So that's what we're doing. I'll find out how it is. Let you guys know.
It'll be good for texture in the dish.
It'll be good for texture in the dish. That's what I'm told.
So is it simmering?
Mm-hmm.
Turn it off.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Now you're supposed to turn it off, I was just told. Okay, so now we're going to pour this into the spaghetti. Okay, make sure you don't get splatter, Tom. Okay, there we go. I'm going to get a spoon here because there's some pieces that are trying to get away here. And I want it all in here. Right. There we go, guys. Put that back there. Now I'm going to mix this up.
Lemon juice.
And I'm going to put the lemon juice in here too. This was 2 lemons that we did.
Well, that's because one was dry.
Put that in there. Mix that all up in here. You're getting hungry, aren't you, Tom?
Yes.
You can smell that and you're probably... Is that your stomach growling?
No, I think that's the sound of the spoon against the bowl.
Oh.
Or pot,
Good.
whatever.
Well, I didn't hear that. I heard like...
It might have been you then.
Maybe it was mine.
I am hungry though.
So you do that, guys, and you know, this is when you tell whether you need to put more pasta water in there or not. I would say yes, because I don't know that you have to add that much to it, just a little bit. Just to get it a little bit more liquid in there. See how that looks? Oh yeah, that's much better now. Look at that. Okay, so now we can plate. So now what you're going to do is grab some of that, put it on your plate. Is that enough for you, Tom?
No, more.
Oh, I didn't think it was enough for you. I was just checking. That's all.
Don't forget salt and pepper.
Oh, salt and pepper, guys. You know what? We had that on the thing. This is all about taste right now. This is up to the person how much they want. So this is Tom, so I'll put a lot of salt on it. No, I'm just kidding.
That's incorrect.
I'm just going to put a little bit.
That should be
How
good.
much pepper you want, Tom? You tell me when.
When?
Okay. Do that. Now, what you want to do is take some bacon, garnish it with a little bacon, a bacon, and some scallions. like so. And Tom, you want Parmesan cheese? Because we
Yes,
have some
I would.
fresh Parmesan cheese right here, guys. And I'm gonna put a little bit of that on there too. There we go, guys. There's Tom's plate right there. Looks delicious. And here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do something a little different this time, guys. I'm gonna take the camera from Tom. Tom's gonna taste it, and he's gonna tell you what he thinks of it.
Okay.
Tom, get yourself a fork.
Well,
Stick a fork in it, Tom.
All right. So, what do you think I should get more of, like the pasta itself, or the shrimp, or just try
Show
and get
that
as
plate
much as I
real
can?
good first, and let's get a good thumbnail for this and look happy. All right, good. All right, now I would say definitely get some shrimp in there.
Okay, we get just a little bit of pasta, a little bit of that shrimp. I'll grab a piece of bacon afterwards. All right, so we got. Dang it! I lost the pasta. Tasting is not an exact science. It's a little bit hot.
Come on, Tom, burn that face. Sounds crunchy.
It is crunchy, but you know what? I like crunchy.
That's the bacon.
That is the bacon.
So what do you think? Definitely worth having again, this meal?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, the bacon flavor like complements the shrimp very nicely, and all the vegetables adding in there. It's a really, really good dish.
There you go. All right, guys. Well,
You got a little of everything in there. You got vegetables, you got shrimp, you got the bacon, you got pasta. Like, what more could you want?
Tom, that's pretty awesome. You know what? This is why people want to see you more on the camera. Just saying.
Okay.
All right, guys. Well, you want to do the closing now, Tom?
I would, but I don't have a drink.
Oh, wait a second. There you go. Go ahead, Tom.
All right, I guess. Till next time, guys. Grab yourself something cool to drink. Put your feet up and relax. We'll meet you at the lounge.
Just couldn't take any beer, huh?
No, you know I don't like it.